So with this album, Where the Love Grows, being able to get back into this creative space, what was the biggest difference with creating this album from your last ones?
The only real big difference for me was that usually when I create something, I have a theme in place. Like I already know what I want to talk about. This was something that started 2 years ago. It got a little derailed.
You said life was lifing.
Life was lifing. And I, there were things in the process initially that just wasn't going right. So, it took 2 years for me to be able to make a decision how I wanted to do it. I had to clean house. I had to, say, yeah, this isn't going to work with us. You know what I mean? And, and I had to think it through. I was like, okay, what do I need to do to get to this finish line? You know what I mean? And, the thought was reach out to your people. You know what I mean? Like call Zoe and let him know what you're trying to do. Call Nick, let him know what you're trying to do. And, let's get this thing done. And that's exactly what I did. So I reached out to Zoe probably at the top of the year. And I said, hey, man, I want to do like a series of small projects. You know what I mean? Starting off with my family. I want to do one with you first. I want to do one with Nick next. And then, I want to branch out, but I want to bring it home to the family. And he said, all right, say words, say less. Let's go. You know what I mean? And so... Yes, sir. Go ahead, man. Jump in.
We getting a Nick project.
Huh?
So we getting a you and Nicolay project next.
Yeah, that's next.
You see me over here.
You see how you just dropped that in there? Like we just was going to skip over that. Like
not the crowd.
Yes.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So we were, it was just like, this is intentional. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want anything to be too big because in my mind, to be honest with you, I didn't know how it was going to be received. You know what I mean? It was just like to do a full length and then it just flopped flat on its face. Like, I don't want to, let's test the waters. This is really what this was. This was, let's test the waters. You know what I mean? And so I was like, all right, well, I'll just go ahead and do a small project, a few songs, and we'll just see what happens. The intent was just to drop like 4 songs and keep it pushing. Like that's all it was supposed to be. Then Tay heard, he heard Show You, on the project. And he was like, yo, this song, man, is, and I'm like, all right, bet. And so it just kind of put some energy behind it. And, 3 songs turned into 4 songs turned into 5 songs turned into, and was like, okay, this is starting to turn into a project. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, there was really no rhyme nor reason behind it. But what was beautiful about it is that it all just kind of came together on its own. The music did it on its own. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.